good, Bit Rushers? My name's Kyler. In today's video, we're going to do an update on the Becoming a Crypto Millionaire project. If you guys are new around here or aren't familiar with the series, what it is in 2021, I am trying to turn $1,000 into $1 million throughout this year. I've started a fund and I'm doing several other investment opportunities to hopefully get myself some sick gains and get me to that $1 million throughout the year. I've also tokenized this project, so if you guys would like to follow along with me and make an investment, you can buy Rush token, and that will pay you back dividends every single quarter, the first quarter being in April, and you're going to get a percentage of the gains I've made throughout this project paid out in Ethereum, and hopefully by the end of the year we're all millionaires. I'm splitting it half and half, so you guys will get as much allocation as the Rush token that you hold. Today we're going to be talking about expanding the fund into several other areas of interest. Number one being NFTs and collectibles are absolutely exploding and very hot right now, something I think is set to have massive growth throughout 2021 and throughout the remainder of time. Essentially, as long as the blockchain lives, I think NFTs are going to be big, so we're going to be talking about that. We're also going to be talking about getting into pre-sales. Getting into tokens before they're available to the public, getting in on these private allocations, pre-sale allocations, and hopefully that will give us a little advantage over the market and give us a little bit extra gains. If that sounds good to you, please do stick around. Everyone who's new, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you click the all button to be notified on all notifications as I drop my videos. You can find links to social media below, as well as links to my merch and to the Rush Fund if you'd like to pick up some of those tokens as we mentioned. I also have a Telegram chat group that's absolutely free. If you guys want to chat with me, we have a really great group there and looking to grow it. Go ahead and pound the thumbs up on this one, and let's get into the content. Alright guys, today's video is going to start out over here at MantraDAO. If you guys aren't familiar with my channel, you may not know this, but I am a big fan of MantraDAO. I've been following them since their launch and mainly do updates on all of their new features. And so this is going to kind of be a two-part video, as we're going to be talking about a few updates here with the MantraDAO project as part of the Becoming a Crypto Millionaire series. Coming over to the app portion of MantraDAO, we can see they've now recently launched the Zendit pool. So the last time I covered this, I wasn't sure exactly what Zendit was. I thought Zendit was the name of the swap, like their version of Uniswap type thing. However, it turns out the Zendit is their launch pad, and it's going to be very similar to like a Polka starter or to a DuckDAO, and so it gives private allocation to launch tokens, and the way that you have to get involved in that is to become a Sherpa. So there's different ways to become a Sherpa. If we click on the Sherpa thing, basically it just brings us back over to this launch pad here. So as we can see, we already missed the first one. We missed the labs group, and it's already 100% filled, and I wasn't really aware of that. I knew they were launching this, but I just wasn't following along that closely to realize that this was going live that quickly, and so we did miss that one, but there are a bunch of future ones coming. And I also missed out on Polka Starter. Just for a little bit of backstory here, guys. DuckDAO was kind of already going, and the tokens were already a little bit too expensive for me to pick up by the time I found out about that project. Polka Starter, I got in right from the beginning. I just didn't buy enough tokens, and I was actually debating buying the amount I needed to get in the minimum allocation on their project, and like literally the day I was about to buy it, the price just shot up and like tripled. And so I never ended up getting in on that one. I was very sad about that as well. So when I saw this was happening and it was still super early, I wanted to make sure I didn't miss out. And I went ahead and figured out what we need to do to get in on this. So we did miss labs, but we'll get the next ones. And coming over here, I actually haven't seen this page yet, so I just want to see what this is about. It looks like this is the swap, so you can join the pool and get more allocation, I guess. Is that Yeah, I'm not sure. So it looks like there's a vesting schedule. You can view the contract and get in here, and this is what it looks like, I guess, on the back end. If you're actually providing, you're able to get these tokens, but we did miss out on it. So has a little bit of project info, it looks like, about, what's going on, the different sales, the private sale allocation prices, the roadmap, with their projects. So that's kind of cool, what stuff has been checked off and what hasn't. Nice to see a little bit of information here, and let's just see, they have the team. So some of the stuff that's probably on their website, and then some of their big investors. So just a little bit more information for you if you're getting involved in these, pre-sales. You can find out a little bit more here. So I'm wondering if I'm able to do another sale in the future here on April 15th, because it does say down here that we had, let's see, where was the info? So we had the pre-sale, then we have the private sale 1 and 2. So I'm wondering here if, that's possible to get in on one of those. We'll have to find out more about that. But moving right along, guys, if you want, you can come over to MontraDAO and follow their Twitter. You do need to do several things on here to be involved in this, so I'm going to show you guys that right now. Number one, Polka Foundry is going to be starting. We're not going to cover the project in this video, possibly in a future video, because it would just make this one way too long. But basically, Polka Foundry is one of the next tokens here to launch on the 16th of March. And we want to make sure we get involved in that. You can come over to the Medium article and it will tell you how to do that. And so this is going to be important here in a minute. Tier 1 is get 50,000 ohm on Zentris, that's Zen ohm. Tier 2 is, getting 40,000 staked ohm, and we currently don't have anywhere near that, so we don't qualify for that one. Next one is just holding 30,000 ohms. This one's a weird one, how they go from staking 40 to you just have to hold 30. But, I didn't come up with this stuff. Moving down, it looks like 100 million or 100 M ohm staked NFT. So I'm not sure what that is, what this NFT is right here. We may have to research that one in the future, but the final tier 5 is the one that we are going to get involved in. If you guys saw my video I launched yesterday about Polka Pets, it may have been a hint to you. If you guys want more information on that, I did just do an overview video of the Polka Pets. You can pause this video and that should be popping up in the top right corner now, and you guys can go watch that video and then come on back. Okay, so the Polka Pet, if we pick up the MontraDAO Polka Pet, it's going to give us access to Tier 5, and Tier 5 is going to be a max allocation of only $50. So on this project, the max allocation is pretty low on Tier 5. Coming down, we'll see what the price is. So the price is going to be 10 cents. And no vesting on this one. You guys can get in by doing this. You have to follow them both on Telegram, follow them both on Twitter, and then enter this form here, and they'll verify your address. Okay? The next one's going to be the Leprechaun coin. So this one, again, is launching right soon, I believe somewhere, March 15th, so right around the same time. And again, it has the same exact qualifications for all of these guys, but we do see now on Tier 5 on this one, gives us a little bit larger allocation at $280 allocation, and this one is a little bit cheaper at a little bit less than 3 cents. So planning on purchasing both of these pre-sales. Again, I'll probably do another video just covering what both those tokens are. It would be too long to do in this video. But looking bullish on both those tokens, even if they're not long holds for me. I think just getting in on these pre-sale and then being able to flip them is going to be really good to help me make those extra gains that I'm not able to get buying them after public sale. So that's the plan for right now, to get these guys. And then coming on over to the NFT portion of this, we kind of already hinted at it again, the Polka Pets. You have to buy this NFT to be able to get access to that Tier 5. And so these NFTs are really cool. They give you special abilities in the game, and then outside of the game they give you utility. So this one right here is a lottery entry for next gen Polka Pets Evolution NFT. So it's going to give you a lottery entry and another lottery entry for all future Mantra DAO, or select future, I should say, Mantra DAO NFTs to be airdropped, exclusive access and promotions within Mantra DAO. So it's going to give us exclusive stuff to this project we're super bullish on. Eligibility to be used as collateral for lending, so we can actually put this up and borrow against it. We're going to have reduced fees within Bondly's core product, BSwap. So that's really cool. That's where a lot of these NFTs are sold and launched out of, is BSwap. So being able to pick up future Polka Pets and other NFTs on BSwap for reduced fees sounds like a benefit to me. Access VIP benefits and sneak peeks. And then the final one right here is the one we're most interested in, is that tier 5 of Zendit. And we can read that article there, but basically that's going to give us access to all of these pre-sales. Coming back over, we can see right now we missed the labs group. There'll be some future ones on here, but it's going to give us access to every single one. Will always be that tier 5. They may add, tier 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 or whatever, shift the tiers around, but we'll always have access to that tier with that NFT for every single project that launches. And for me, that seems like a great investment. It's almost priceless being able to have access to something no one else has access to before everyone else has access to it. So that's why we went ahead and picked up the Mantra DAO Polka Pet, and we are planning on putting in our $50 allocation on Polka Foundry, and we are planning on putting in the $280 allocation on the Leprechaun here. Moving along to another exciting looking NFT based in the Polka Pets is the trust-based Time Warp. Coming down to this one, I briefly covered this in the other video as well, but this has some really exciting things in the utility. Each NFT includes 1,024 airdrop tokens, so that alone sounds really great. Just getting 1,000 tokens airdrop for holding this thing, probably before most other people, or right after their launch. Then this is another exciting thing. Annual rewards from the treasury is going to be 20%. So this is mostly likely split between everyone. However, 20% is still a pretty large amount, and being able to get that every single year. So the longer you hold, the more you're going to earn by earning that 20% every single year. Again, we get the lottery for all of these new generation NFTs, and then we get VIP access to all this other stuff. So, access to their dApps and all that kind of stuff. Then we get airdrops of NFT and tokens created by many future developers built on Trustbase. So this, again, is going to be a long-lasting thing. Why I invested in this one and why I invested in Mantra DAO is they're going to help me earn back for a long period of time in the future. They're going to be beneficial and useful for a long period of time. So this one as well, I'm going to get future NFTs and tokens from future projects within this ecosystem. And then the bond swap lottery for additional trust-based cards, so that's cool. Again, just more lottery stuff. And then this is digitally verified limited edition art collection. So super cool stuff, guys. Being able to pick up both the trust-based Polka Pet and the Mantra DAO gives us access to a lot of things that other people won't have access to in the future. If you guys would like to pick those up, you can find them on OpenSea. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy this video and the update on these NFTs that give you special access to pre-sales within the Mantra DAO community. A little bit more information about that if you want to get involved and how you can get those staked tokens or purchase these NFTs. And hopefully you learned a little bit more about the Polka Pets and the different things that they offer and can unlock for their users. I'm really excited about Mantra DAO in general, and I think this is going to give me a big leg up and a big gain here for the future of the Rush Fund and the growth of this becoming a crypto millionaire project. That's everything for today, though. Again, if you did enjoy it, please do smash the thumbs up, share with a friend or family member, make sure you sub to the channel, and click the bell to be notified on all content. Happy crypto. Let's get that coin.